The Hidden Cost of Overthinking. I'm your host, Stephen Sterling, and welcome to Map2Soul Daily, your space for faith, mindset, and reflection. Before we begin, thank you for listening, following, and subscribing. Every episode is an opportunity to invest a few minutes into your emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. And if you're new to Map2Soul Daily, welcome. I encourage you to explore some of our previous episodes as well. And whether you're dealing with anxiety, grief, burnout, relationships, confidence, or purpose, you'll find practical encouragement and tools to help you move forward. And if today's episode helps you, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, and helping us grow this community of people committed to healthier minds and stronger souls. Let's take a moment to reset. Today's topic is one that I know personally: overthinking. Have you ever replayed the same conversation 20 times? Have you ever laid awake at night analyzing every possible outcome? Have you ever find yourself mentally arguing with someone who isn't even in the room? Or have you ever spent so much time thinking about a decision that you became completely stuck? If so, you're not alone. In fact, many intelligent people struggle with overthinking. The challenge is that overthinking often disguises itself as productivity. We tell ourselves we're being careful. We tell ourselves we're preparing. We tell ourselves we're solving problems. But often we're simply running the same mental loop again and again. And the longer the loop runs, the more exhausted we become. I once heard Wayne Dyer say, "If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." At first glance, that sounds simple. But it's incredibly profound. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Because overthinking usually isn't caused by the situation itself. It's caused by the meaning we attach to the situation. Someone doesn't return your message. Your mind creates a story. A meeting doesn't go as planned. Your mind creates another story. A challenge appears. Your mind immediately begins predicting disaster. And the situation may be real, but the story is often fiction. CBT teaches that many people confuse thoughts with facts. A thought enters the mind, and instead of questioning it, we believe it. What if I fail? What if they reject me? What if things never improve? And the brain represents these thoughts as evidence. But they are often nothing more than possibilities. Neurolinguistics programming teaches that the brain cannot always distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real experiences. Think about that. Every time you repeatedly imagine a negative outcome, your body responds emotionally. Stress increases, anxiety increases, and your energy decreases. And yet nothing has actually happened. You've been fighting battles that only exist in your imagination. That's the hidden cost of overthinking. It steals today's peace while trying to solve tomorrow's problems. It steals today's peace while trying to solve tomorrow's problems. See, King Solomon, often considered one of the wisest men who ever lived, wrote in Proverbs, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." And notice what Solomon understood. There are limits to human understanding. There comes a point where more thinking does not create more peace. Sometimes it creates more confusion. Sometimes the next step is not another hour of analysis. Sometimes the next step is action. One of the greatest lessons I've learned in this: clarity often comes from movement, not from endless thinking. Many people are waiting for certainty before they act, but life rarely works that way. So you take a step. You learn, you adjust, and you take another step. And that's how growth happens. Today's coaching question is this: what problem have I been trying to think my way out of instead of acting my way through? Take a moment. Be honest. What problem have I been trying to think my way out of instead of acting my way through? What conversation needs to happen? What decision needs to be made? What step have you been postponing? Now let's do today's reset. Take a slow breath in and hold it. And slowly breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Now say this aloud. I choose action over endless analysis. Again, I choose action over endless analysis. And one more time, I choose action over endless analysis. Today's practical action step is simple. Open the Map2Soul app or grab a piece of paper and a pen. And write down 2 columns. On one side, write things I cannot control, and on the other side, things I can control. And then focus your energy only on the second list. This simple exercise helps break the cycle of overthinking and redirects your attention toward action. Because that's where growth happens, not in endless analysis, but in intentional action. Remember this, the goal is not to think less. The goal is to think better. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stop rehearsing the problem and start moving toward the solution. If today's episode encouraged you, please follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with someone who may be stuck in their own cycle of overthinking. And don't forget to use the journal, the prayer wall, Bible, breathe function, the reflections and affirmations inside the Map2Soul app as part of your daily journey towards emotional and spiritual wellness. This is Stephen Sterling, and this was Map2Soul Daily. See you tomorrow.